is at its absolute lowest point right now.
I mean, going back to the Minnesota series when you lost Steph Curry, that might have been a little bit of a lower point because, you won the opener and then you lost and then you lost. And even though JK was cooking, you still felt like, oh boy, we're not going to beat this team. And they didn't. But yeah, to your point about the regular season, it's low. Steph Curry was, had a little bit of an ankle. Then he got sick and then he came back and then he had a thigh. Jimmy had a tailbone, and now Jimmy's got another injury, and, Draymond has to ice up every time he's out, and Al Horford's got sciatica, and, I mean, what are we looking at right now? I actually checked ESPN just to look at their preview, and under players to watch, it's Seth Curry. Seth Curry
Oy.
is the player to watch tonight. So, there you go.
Maybe somebody just kind of gave it a quick overview and saw Curry and went, let's put him in there as the player to watch tonight.
Yeah, why not?
That's my only explanation. The guy's played one game in the last 8 months.
But he's averaging 14 a game this year.
He looks good.
Yeah, he did.
He looks really good.
14, 2-2, and Draymond is one to watch, but beyond that, who are we trying to watch tonight?
I would argue, and this is getting into the weeds, and so he is.
We are here in Philadelphia. The game has already started. It's 5-3. The Sixers on top. Tim Roy topside. We apologize for all the technical snafus we went through today, but hopefully you can hear us right now. Long jumper up top by Edgecombe for Philadelphia, and they're going left to right. Draymond gets the rebound. No Jimmy Butler, no Steph Curry tonight for Golden State. Draymond Green low left. Throws out to Horford. He'll take a three. Horford, who was questionable coming into the game, and then a loose ball foul off the miss as Richard got the rebound, and Edgecombe just nailed him. And so that's his first foul. Edgecombe, third pick overall in the draft, coming out of Baylor. And now Moses Moody will toss the ball in. Horford to Draymond. Draymond up top. Underhands to Podziemski. Podziemski down the lane. Pump fake. Stop. Throws out to Richard to Draymond. Draymond topside. Shot short. Tipped out by Podziemski. To Draymond. Back to Horford. Horford open for three. Above the break right side. That's no good. Philadelphia comes back and clears the rebound. Sixers with the ball in the front court. Stopping is Quentin Grimes. Remember last year he put up 44 on Golden State. Ball comes up high to Joel Embiid, the NBA's mystery man. Ball comes down to Maxey. Maxey gets free off the screen, drives by one, throws to the corner, jumper around the way is up. It's an air ball. A shot there from the corner by Edgecombe. Then here come the Warriors on the attack. Podziemski holds the ball in the left corner and now hands it off to Richard. Richard, bounce pass downstairs for Horford. Horford now drives in, throws out to Draymond. Right corner, Podziemski. He's open, misses in front of the basket on a long shot. And now Philadelphia, Maxey with a board and the ball. Philly now attacking on the far side. Ball goes to the corner. Another corner three there. No good. Rebound pulled down as Grimes couldn't find the range. Or check that. That was Barlow. Barlow with the three-point shot on the far side. We're in the corner here in Philly, so sometimes the far corner is hard to tell. Moody down the lane. Pump fake on Embiid. Spins. Shoots the ball away. It popped off the back rim. Embiid with the board. Still 5-3 Philly. 8:49 to go. First quarter of play. Embiid fakes a handoff to Maxey, and Horford steals the ball out to Richard with Podziemski. Richard goes by Maxey and scores a left-handed layup, and the Warriors have tied the game. Will Richard, the rookie out of Florida, again showing no fear whatsoever. Maxey on the far wing. Guarded by Richard. Pulls up a shot from just in front of the hash mark. That's an air ball. Ball knocked away. Stepping back out was Grimes. Grimes won't shoot it. Got it to Embiid. He'll swing it to the far side. Edgecombe. One dribble back to Embiid. They give him the three. Top of the key. It's in and out. And Draymond the rebound. Outlet to Podziemski wearing bright green sneakers tonight. And Pods finds Horford left side. Horford dribbles in traffic. Pulls up for a jumper that does not fall. And swinging back for the board is Maxey. Gliding down the right side. Passes over to Grimes. Grimes goes baseline. Finds the cutter inside. Double clutch. A layup by Barlow goes up and good. Dominic Barlow, the first player in the NBA who had played at overtime elite in the G League. Here's Podziemski. Podziemski, top of the key three. That's no good. And Barlow back for the rebound. He's 6'9". Was undrafted in 2022. Now a long shot by Maxey in the front court left side. That doesn't go. Shot selection has not been good by either team so far. And Podziemski quickly right side. Gets it to Horford above the break on the right. Wing, no good. A rebound fought for. Moody tried to tie up Barlow, and Moody is called for the foul. Philadelphia 11-9 on the season. 6-6 here at Xfinity Mobile Arena. Some of these buildings change names just about every other year. We'll get a substitution coming in. Richard will sit down. And coming in for his first run of the season is D'Anthony Melton. Great to see him back out there. A year to the day from when he had to undergo surgery on a torn ACL. He's fought all the way back. He's limited tonight to about 20 minutes, but he's certainly going to help Golden State this year. On the far wing, Maxey, guarded by Kuminga. Kuminga's checked in for Draymond. No, not Draymond, Horford. As Embiid bangs down on Draymond, flipped it up with the right hand. No good. Barlow got the rebound. Fresh 14 for the Sixers. Embiid foul line jumper, leans back and scores. He wants a foul and will not get it. Kuminga will take it across the timeline between the legs of the dribble. No room inside. Goes to Draymond up top to Podziemski. Podziemski now as Edgecombe just took it away from him. Gets a breakaway and a dunk with the right hand. And the Warriors on the downside of a 6-0 run here. They trail by 11-5. 6:40 to go in the first quarter. Podziemski to Kuminga. Kuminga up top. Gets the ball over to Melton. Melton off a pick by Draymond. Gets fouled as Maxey was trying to fight over the screen. Gets us to a timeout. 6:33 to go in the first. Philadelphia 11, Golden State 5 on the Warriors Radio Network, presented by United Airlines.
What's up, Dub Nation? Do you want to get cash?
Tibbin, J.B. DeRosa, Shea Flores. The three officials tonight. Tibbin, the crew chief. DeRosa is the referee, and Flores, the umpire. Warriors on the attack. Melton on the left wing out of the timeout. Off a screen by Draymond. Pick and roll. Draymond fumbled it out of bounds, and there's a turnover. That's the second one on Golden State. Warriors with the first game of 3 on the road and trying to figure out a way to win tonight without Steph Curry and without Jimmy Butler. Far side, McCain now is checked in along with Drummond. Drummond sets the screen. McCain with the drive, flipped it up the top. Barlow shoveled to the corner. Maxey with 2 with 1. The floater's up and good. A beautiful shot by Tyrese Maxey. The run is 8 straight now for Philadelphia, and that's the size of their lead. Buddy Hield heading to the scorer's table for Golden State. Podziemski with a dribble. Now hesitates. Gets it over to Kuminga. One dribble, bad pass, telegraphed it off of the dribble. Breakaway, Maxey, he goes up and scores. It got fouled by Melton. A soft cross-court pass off the dribble. Something you cannot do. And the Warriors that quickly are down by 10. So with 5:35 to go in the first quarter, Warriors in trouble here right now. Maxey will shoot 1. And he is just off to a tremendous start for Philadelphia so far this year, averaging 32 a night, 47 from the field. Shooting 38.7 from beyond the arc, 88 on the line. Quinton Post now on the floor for Golden State. Pick and roll, Podziemski rotates to Melton. Dribble drive, pull up 14-footer, too strong. Defensive rebound for the Sixers and Maxey. Maxey will take it down the right side. High steps into the box, backs up, fadeaway jumper, swish. Confidence for him is at an all-time high, and the run is 13 straight for Philadelphia. They lead 18-5. Quinton Post with a catch. Over to Kuminga. Kuminga on the dribble, guarded by Drummond. Rocks into a jumper, contested jumper, no good. Rebound, Podziemski. He'll turn, just fire up a 3, no good. Batted in the air by Post, grabbed by Philadelphia. And the Sixers on the attack, going left to right on your radio dial. Grimes with the ball, gets it over the corner to Barlow, up top to Maxey. Maxey hesitates with the dribble, gets Kuminga on the switch. Shot clock at 7, between the legs, goes right corner. Drummond takes the 3, misses everything, and the long rebound goes to Buddy Hield. Sporting a white headband, he takes it across the midcourt stripe. Post will leave it on the deck for Melton. Right side to Podziemski. Podziemski wide open for 3, popped out. A good shot. Had to take that one. He was wide open. Pods missed his first 4 to start the game. Maxey with the dribble. Moving on, Hield backs up, shoots a 3. It's good. Timeout. Warriors on the downside of a 16-0 run here in the first quarter. It's 21-5 Philadelphia. Steve Kerr calls time. We'll take the break on the Warriors Radio Network. post. So Spencer checking in. Coming off a 17-point night against OKC. Spencer to the paint. Rotates to Melton. Open three. Front rim. Glass no good. Tipped by Post. A whistle and a foul. Post call for going over the back. Twitter question tonight. What kind of impact do you think Seth Curry and DeAnthony Melton will have for the Warriors? You can hit me up on Twitter at, or X, we'll call it X, at WarriorsVox, or you can send me an email, Timroye, TIMROYE, at Warriors.com. Try to get to as many as I can, and please be simple. On the drive, Maxey pushes off with the left hand, shoots to the right. Long rebound, batted in the air by Post. Spencer trying to give it. Drummond hustles to the board. Bounce pass to the corner. Long jumper there by McClain. Won't go. Tipped by Hield. Grabbed by Spencer. Off his foot. It's out of bounds. And Golden State just can't buy a break right now.
Now to the 76, number 11, Justin.
Sixers come out with Walker. Jabari Walker, son of Samaki Walker. We've seen him in a Portland Trailblazer uniform before. He steps out, gets the ball. Justin Edwards out there as well with Drummond. Drummond gets fouled by Buddy Hield. Just reached and not a smart foul. Just going by and just kind of reaching. There's had almost no chance of getting the ball out of the hands of Drummond. Here's Gary Payton, the second, comes in. And he replaces Melton. Off the inbounds. Maxey off the screen by Drummond. Whips the ball in the corner. Right there is Kuminga. Toss back outside. McCain with a good head fake. We didn't see him last year. He's off injury. Drives. Floats it high off the glass. It's up and in. 18 straight points for Philadelphia. It's 23-5. Kuminga puts it on the deck. Picks up the dribble. Got fouled from behind. Fouls on Walker. His first. Anthony Melton making the appearance tonight. His first game since November 12th, 2024. That was last season. Went down. That was the Klay Thompson return game. And DeAnthony got hurt in that and had surgery on December 4th. So a year to the day of the surgery. He's back on the hardwood. Here's Buddy Hield catching off a screen from Spencer. Rebound, Kuminga lost it. Picked up by Philadelphia. Maxey on the go. Maxey drives right around Hield. Swatted away from behind by GP2. What a block by Gary Payton II. Kuminga goes 1-on-2. Forces up a bad shot. Blocked by Embiid. Rebound cleared away that time. Sixers on the go. A drive, a whistle, and a foul. As Post got back, the challenge, but not good enough to get a block. Maxey goes to the foul line. Maxey looks over at GP2 and points at him and says, hey, nice block. So, Warriors have not scored in quite some time here. 18 straight points. Last bucket, or last point for the Warriors came at the 8:39 mark. They've gone over 6 minutes without a point. Will Richard was at the foul line. Hit a free throw. Oh, no, it was a layup by Richard to hit a free throw. It says 1 foot. I thought it said one free throw. Free throws by Maxey make it 25-5. Outside Spencer. Calls up Post. Screen set on the right wing. Spencer gets Embiid. Off the dribble, feeds Kuminga. Kuminga gets Embiid. Shot clock at 4. This play's going nowhere. Kuminga's got to go. Raises up for a jumper. Rolls off. Tipped up by Post. No good. Rebound Maxey. Maxey gets it over to McCain. McCain down the right side. Goes side saddle with a dribble. Comes off the screen. McCain bounce pass it low. Embiid over a double team. Knocked it down. 22-0 run here. Spencer. Bounce pass to Post in the corner. Pump fake, puts it on the deck. Drives middle, had a hook shot, gave it up. Goes to Kuminga on the right side. The three is no good. Rebound Hield. He scores finally. The Warriors get a bucket and get a Bronx cheer from the Philadelphia crowd here as they've gone 7 minutes and change without a point, without a bucket. 27-7. Embiid topside. Working on Post. 2:07 on the shot clock. Raises back for the jumper off one leg, no good. Rebound corralled by Buddy Hield. Final minute 5 of what has been a disaster of a quarter for the Warriors. Hield with a bounce pass to post, whips the ball over to Spencer. Spencer dribble drive on Maxey, feeds the back cut by Payton, who had stripped. Ball goes to Kuminga. He'll take a corner 3. That's good. Jonathan Kuminga gets a bucket. His first of the night. He's now 1 for 5. Now a steal by Buddy Hield. He gets an open 3 look and missed it badly. Clanked it left side. Embiid throws it out to midcourt to McCain. 40 seconds left. Embiid holds it high off the pass from McCain. McCain gets it back, dribbles to the left. Spots up for an open 3. Short. Rebound Spencer. Spencer with 28 seconds. Bad pass deflected. Goes out of bounds. And it's going to be Golden State ball. Kuminga wanted a foul, but coming over to talk about it will be Josh Tiven. And Philadelphia will get the ball back here. 26.9 to go in the quarter. Maxey almost travels in the backcourt as he walked with the ball about 3 steps. Now takes it off a screen by Edwards. Gets Buddy Hield as his defender. 16 on the game clock. Shot clock down to 10. Pass comes middle. Embiid. 1 dribble. Rotates over. Edwards open for the jumper. The left-hander cans a 3. And it's 30-10 Philadelphia. 8 seconds to go. Post comes up the floor. Leaves it on the deck for Buddy Hield. He takes a dribble back to post. Right corner. Pump fake. Fly by. 3 ball. It's up. He airballed it. And that's the way this quarter ends. It was 5-all at one point, and then Philadelphia went on a 22-0 run, and they lead 30-10 at the end of a quarter. Second quarter action upcoming for Philadelphia on the Warriors. That were open, but they also had shots where they were deep into the shot clock and puts a little more pressure on things. Al Horford comes back in with Spencer, Moody, Seth Curry, and Will Richard. Seth Curry with a bounce pass to Horford. Open 3 for Al, spins off the rim. Warriors are 2 of 17 from 3. Sixers counter with Embiid, Edgecombe, McCain, Walker, and Edwards. For Nick Nurse, the head coach of the Philadelphia 76ers. Embiid spots up for a 3. No good. Long rebound to Horford, who's shoveling it back down the right side. Gets it to Spencer, back to Al. He'll bounce past it to Seth Curry. Seth Curry, left-hand dribble to the paint. Switches to a right-hand shot. Missed the floater. And the rebound corralled inside by Walker. Gets it to McCain. Behind the back dribble to McCain. Ill-advised. Almost lost it. Walker given a 3 by the Warriors, and he hits it. It's 33-10. 28-5 push by Philadelphia. Spencer, left corner to Moody. Left alone. His jumper up and good. Took a bounce, got the hometown discount there. And the Warriors finally hitting another 3. 33-13. McCain rotates out to Embiid. Dribble flip now, gets it to Edgecombe. Edgecombe down the lane, spins it back to Embiid. He's open for 3. Shoots it, missed it. Long rebound, Seth Curry has it. Tries to balance the floor in the front court. Gets the ball to Spencer. Right wing to Richard. Quickly to Moody. Moody backs up. Shoots it over Embiid. That's an air ball. Boy, we've seen a lot of air balls by both teams so far. Edgecombe backs up on Richard. Great strip by Richard. Got it off the knee of Edgecombe. It's out of bounds, and Golden State gets it back. Really good hands. Hard to win when you don't have your 2 best scorers, Curry and Butler. Curry being Steph Curry. Spencer, foul line, backs up, 17-footer, slides it home. He has really looked very calm out there. Last few nights out for Spencer. McCain on the far wing. Surveys, throws it up top to Edgecombe, has Richard on his hip, and Richard knocks it away again. Good hands, right side, Moody picked it up. Seth Curry to Spencer. Spencer, one dribble to Horford to Moody. Moody holds it, now drives right, goes right by Edwards, beat him like a drum to the rim, and scores. The Warriors finally get a run going of their own. It's a 7-0 push. They're down by 16. The one thing the Warriors have in their favor right now is if you're down big, a foul by Richard on a reach-in. He was getting a little steel-heavy there. Talking to Edgecombe now, sharing NBA pleasantries. But the one thing the Warriors have in their favor right now, they do have time. Time is on their side. You have a lot of time in this. We've found out in the NBA in the last 5 years or so, the way everybody shoots threes, that no lead in this league is safe. Edgecombe catches up top. Right-hand dribble, comes over, gets to the far side. Bouncing with his dribble is Grimes. He can attack the basket. Up top, Edwards for 3. It's a back rim miss. Spencer comes back to pull it down. Spencer down the near wing. Screen by Horford. Spencer right side to Moody. Moody backs up, throws it to Spencer. Downstairs to Horford. Horford at the box. Horford backs in, gets doubled, in trouble, finds the cutter. It's Richard inside. He's trapped. Out to Moody, above the break, right side. Got it! Oh, Moses Moody drains a triple. And the Warriors are finding some offensive rhythm at last here tonight. Poor closeout that time by Barlow. He closed out to the wrong hand. And Nick Nurse wants to call a timeout. 8:47 to go in the second. Warriors down by 13, 33-20. And this is Golden State Warriors basketball.
Should know better, 'cause you always do this to me. But you start to play, later this believe, but I don't dare. And I promise myself it would never happen again. But oh, here I stand, heartbroken and weary.
Donated to Bay Area families in need. Go to Warriors.com for more. It's called Swishes for Dishes. Philadelphia out of the timeout. Steve Kerr and the staff like to go to the zone there. And the first pass is a turnover, knocked out of bounds as Spencer, Moody, and Richard all played a role in that. And the Warriors right now on a 10-0 run. And they're right back in business. This group off the bench, they found something here with Spencer, Seth Curry, Moody, Richard, and Horford. Richard to Seth Curry. Spencer, entry pass to Horford. Guarded by the hulking Joel Embiid. Horford outside to Richard, to Moody. Right side, Spencer. Spencer with a dribble, 7 on the shot clock, nothing happening. Screen by Seth Curry. Spencer drives, goes up, high off the glass, no good. Rebound deflected away, and it's grabbed by Edgecombe. Edgecombe, head up in the dribble. Hands off to Grimes. Grimes can't find the handle. Now the ball skipped inside to Embiid. He throws it back outside. Edgecombe on the left wing. Turns, lost the ball, picked it up at half court. Throws over on the far wing. With it now Grimes. Grimes goes baseline. Trapped there by Moody. Good defense. Edgecombe has to hoist up a three, falling out of bounds, and he knocked it down. 36-20. That was 23 seconds of good defense by the Warriors. Horford steps out, spacing the floor. Passes to Seth Curry, left wing. He comes off the screen, firing. That can't find the range. Grimes with a rebound, got whacked in the nose by Richard. And Grimes will take it down the right side. 44 points against the Warriors a year ago. He drives in, gets fouled this time, and he's going to go to the stripe. Now, Draymond Green talked about how the Warriors have to play without Steph Curry and without Jimmy Butler. Well, we had trouble with that soundbite. We'll try to get that later today. Draymond Green comes back in. DeAnthony Melton in. Horford out. And Richard to sit down. At the free throw line, Grimes missed the first and makes the second. So it's 37 for the hometown team. They're wearing black uniforms, white letters outlined in red. Warriors wearing white with blue letters, blue numbers. Spencer goes all the way and goes up, blocked by Edwards. Gets his block shot back, got it to Melton, out to Draymond. They leave him alone for a three, and Draymond buried it. And the Warriors starting to play better now. They're down by 14, 37-23. They trail by 23 at one point. Embiid, right wing, got it to Grimes, and he gets fouled on the drive by Moody. Just didn't get his feet moving quick enough. Podziemski will come back in. Spencer will sit down. Spencer, nice little run for him in 9 minutes. Only 2 points, but he had 3 rebounds and assists, and he got the ball moving. Edgecombe on top of the logo. Throws out to Embiid. Embiid, one dribble. Back over to Edgecombe. Edgecombe driving. Might have carried it. Throws it outside. Ball rotated. Edwards up top to Grimes. 3 ball no good. Seth Curry outfights Grimes for the rebound. Gets the ball over to Moody. Moody, dribble drive. Goes all the way in pump fake. Goes up. Rejected inside. Knocked away by Barlow. Here comes Grimes on the break. Euro steps in. Goes up. Blocked. Jammed home. Barlow gets the rebound and slammed it down. Timeout Warriors. 6:28 to go in the first half. As Barlow actually outfought Edgecombe for the rebound dunk. 39-23 Philadelphia on the Warriors Radio Network, presented by United. Into by Edwards, and that is a foul. No shot for Draymond. As Josh Tiven says, nope, you're not going to get that one. There are others in the association who have gotten that call. Draymond won't. Draymond flips the ball into Moody, throws it to Pajemski, just left of the logo. Gets it to Melton, but the pass telegraphed again. Here comes Maxey down the lane off the steal and a dunk. Warriors have telegraphed a whole bunch of passes tonight. Just soft passes. Melton, right side, cut off by Drummond. Locates Pajemski. Pump fake. One dribble over to Moody. Back to Pajemski. Left side, Seth Curry. Waits and finds Moody. Moody off a screen. Pick and roll. Melton. Melton stops, goes up, reaches up and scores a layup. Melton gets the hoop. He had to really work hard for that. And that's his first bucket back in his stint. Long shot by Maxey. Doesn't go. Drummond couldn't get the hand on the rebound because Draymond had a body there. Ball tipped away and Melton comes up with a crossover dribble. Takes it to the paint. Throws left corner. There's Moody. He'll shoot. It's up and off the front rim. Golden State ice cold from 3. 5 of 22. Maxey with Melton on his hip. Goes in. Shoots over Draymond. No good. Draymond with a rebound. Good defense by both Melton and Draymond. Melton did not give up in the play. Pajemski probing the defense on the offensive side. Feeds Draymond. He'll fire a 3. No. And the rebound knocked out of bounds by Seth Curry. And as inconsequential as that may seem, it's not a bad play because what happens now, Philadelphia has to throw the ball in. You get your defense back. You get your defense set up. So it's a good play. A heads-up play by Seth Curry. He'll check out along with Moody. Buddy Hield with Kuminga, Draymond, Melton, and Pajemski. Let's see if this five can put together a run. They've got 5 minutes left in the first half, trailing 41-25. Grimes will hold, flips it to Maxey. Hield chasing him. Maxey penetrates, gets it to Barlow. Across the lane he goes. Left hand shot did not draw iron. And Barlow and Draymond collide. Draymond's blown a tire, I think. Melton picks up the dribble, feeds Buddy Hield. Double clutches on a 3. Missed it. He could have shot that right away. He waited for the defense to catch up with him. Ball rebounded, kicked out by Barlow. Here's Grimes with a drive. He goes in, and a foul. Who's the foul going to be on? Melton picks up the foul. No shot again, so give Josh Tiven high marks for being consistent on that kind of play. Edwards will throw it in. Draymond's hurt. He's limping off now, and he is not stopping at the bench. I thought he blew a tire, but instead I think it was his foot. And so he is heading to the locker room. My goodness, the Warriors just could not survive another major injury here. On the right wing, coming with it is Grimes. He'll drive by post, layup good, no help whatsoever. Very poor defense for Golden State. 43-25. Kuminga up top. One on Barlow, bangs him out of the way, shoots a 15-footer, got it. Just lowered the shoulder, created space. And the ball went in for Jonathan. Maybe he can have a breakout second half in his third game back. Off a screen. Grimes to Maxey. Maxey guarded by Hield. Crossover, it was a beauty. Down the lane, step back over post, who helped out, and it's nothing but net. Nothing you could do about that. That's just outstanding offense. Jonathan Kuminga will drive other end and dribbles it off his foot out of bounds. That's turnover number 6 of the half for the Warriors. And Philadelphia will walk it up. Good crowd on hand. I don't know if it's a sellout. There might be a Maxey step back dribble. Takes it over Buddy Hield. Knocked it down again. And the lead's at 20. Steve Kerr's going to call a timeout. We'll take a 1-minute break. The lead is 47-27 for Philadelphia. Locked up by Embiid. Ball goes to Kuminga. Holds it. Entry pass post. Post turns. A little flip with the right hand. Turning left shoulder. It's up and good. Got to give Post credit for that. That's a move he has developed. Did not have that move when he got to the Warriors last year. It's a nice move he can use when he gets a mismatch like that because Embiid was outside on the switch. Maxey trapped at center court. Cross-court balloon pass goes to Edwards. In the corner to Barlow. Back to Edwards. It's a three look above the break. Nothing but air. And grabbed by Grimes as he came down the baseline. Air ball layup for Grimes. And it's 49-29. Philadelphia leads. Podziemski. Ball knocked away. Spins. Gets it back. Drives by Embiid. In trouble. Throws it to the right wing. Melton makes a nice save. Now dribbles it back middle. Off a Kuminga screen. Kuminga sets the screen. Melton gets an open look for a three. No good. Jab home. Jonathan Kuminga reached out and just slammed it down. Oh, my goodness. Kuminga flying in there. What a dunk that was. On the putback. Another donation for Rakuten and an elevation sensation for Kuminga. Grimes drives by Melton. Had him on his hip and scores. He wants to take the ball to the rim. You have to keep him on the perimeter if you can. Post up top. Shoveled the ball over to Hield. He's open, fired a three, knocked it down. 51-34, minute 40 to go in the first half. The Sixers, of course, took over for the Warriors when the Warriors moved from Philadelphia to San Francisco. The Sixers were then the Syracuse Nationals. Quentin Grimes, Embiid calling for the ball, pass to him. Gets it to Maxey, pick and roll. Maxey back to Embiid, pick and pop this time. It's a three, and barely got the front rim. Kuminga the rebound. And actually, the Philadelphia Warriors and Syracuse Nationals were playoff rivals. Podziemski penetrates and turns the ball over. And Grimes will pick it up to Maxey. He'll spin it over to Edwards. Right side, dribble drive inside, goes to Barlow. Barlow, pump fake, layup good. 53-34. Warriors had cut it down as driving in Kuminga. He'll drive in a tough layup over Embiid, rolls off. Rebound cleared. Maxey has it with 46 seconds to go. Ideal 2-for-1 spot here for Philadelphia. Down the right wing, Maxey stops at the elbow. Gets it to Embiid. Back to Maxey. Back to Embiid. Back to the basket. Turns down the lane against the zone. Gets it out to the wing. Edwards goes baseline. Runs out of real estate. And he stepped out of bounds. So if you had 29.5 to go in the first half, it's the first time someone stepped out of bounds with the ball, you are tonight's winner. And now the crowd goes silent. They're waiting for the ball to be put into play. Richard comes in off the bench for the Warriors in this final possession, theoretical final possession for the Warriors. It's a 6-second differential between the two clocks. Philly has a foul to give if they want to use it. Pajemski out to Richard, right side Kuminga, one-on-one on Barlow, takes it inside, pump fake, nowhere to go, shoots a tough fadeaway off the back rim, rebound deflected, and grabbed by Philadelphia. They've got 8 seconds to go. Maxey quickly over to Grimes. In the corner, there's McCain for three, bounces up, bounces in. Wow, that's a hometown rim there. Pajemski in the backcourt, shoots it, wouldn't have counted, I believe, either way. And so at the end of the first half, Golden State in deep trouble here in Philadelphia. No Steph Curry, no Jimmy Butler, and it's 56-34. Sixers on top. We'll take the break. R.C. Davis comes up next on the Warriors Radio.
I know you're still my number one. Crucified by your love, I know we're
in that regard than Detroit. By the way, the Warriors did not attempt a free throw in the first half. It's only the second time this season a team did not attempt a free throw in half number one. Trace Jackson-Davis starts the second half for Golden State with Podziemski, Horford, Will, Richard, and Moody. Still have not received an official report on Draymond Green. Richard throws it outside to Horford, over to Podziemski. On the bounce, got it to Jackson-Davis. Horford will take it. Shovel to Richard. Shot clock at 5. Nothing happening. Richard fakes, throws a bad pass, intercepted by Barlow. Barlow on the wing to Grimes. Left alone, they ran away from the ball. The shot goes up, no good. Tipped out, Jackson-Davis with it. Moody will bring it up the floor. Screened by TJD. Moody, foul line, back to TJD, and he is fouled by Joel Embiid. And the Warriors, after not attempting a free throw in the first half, will attempt their first just 38 seconds into half number two. We're in the DoorDash broadcast booth tonight. Looking, we're directly across. We're on the baseline, directly across from the Philadelphia bench as Jackson-Davis misses the first. Nick Nurse, the head coach there, and among the very good assistants he has over there is one Rico Hines, who was with the Warriors back in 2006 to 2010. Jackson-Davis missed the second, and it's free chicken time in Philadelphia. Crowd roars for that more than they do for a good play sometimes. Maxey, double teamed over to Embiid, driving down, flipped it to the corner. Richard wasn't looking. Ball comes up top to Maxey, rotates over to Edgecombe. He'll take a three on the wing. Hits up, no good, and the rebound deflected to Horford. Over to Richard. To Jackson-Davis, back to Will Richard. He'll go to the corner, throws it to Horford, down to Podziemski, over to Moody. Good fake by Moody. He drives in, takes the hit, and draws the foul. Moody with a pump fake was on his tippy toes there. The Philadelphia bench wanted to travel, but he never left the ground. Yeah, I mentioned Rico Hines, great developmental coach, and he runs these legendary games at the old UCLA gym in the summer where NBA players, alumni, college players show up, and they've just taken on like a life of their own. He just loves to teach the game. Moody knocks down a free throw. It's 56-35. Warriors are down by 21 points. Moody spins it back. Sixers were fined $100,000 for violating league injury reporting rules. They did not disclose the status of Embiid before a game against Atlanta. Now Cleveland got fined $250,000 today. Embiid muscles his way to the middle, lost the ball, turnover. Horford gets it over to Moody, right side. Moody takes it the other way after making free throws. A goaltend on Embiid will count the basket. Moody, again, just using that length of his to get just enough so Embiid couldn't get a clear shot at it until after it hit the glass. Sixers with the ball. Warriors are down by 18. Grimes wheels to the right side. Finds Embiid. Embiid waits for Maxey. Embiid behind the screen, takes the three, missed it, and Podziemski's got the rebound. Pods will take it across midcourt, hair flapping in the breeze. Drives it on Barlow, stops, goes up, and scores low left. Put on the brakes and use the momentum of Barlow against him. And the Warriors trying to make a run to get back into this. Down 16 now. Edgecombe to Embiid. Skip pass. Grimes, touch pass. Goes up top to Maxey. Misses the three. Offensive rebound. Barlow back to Maxey, and he buried the second one. Warriors did not get the long rebound, and it cost them. 59-40. Podziemski off the pick. Skips down the lane. Shoveled up a shot. Deflected out of bounds off the hand of Moody. It came so hard off the glass. And Podziemski shaking his left hand like maybe he jammed a figure or something. Edgecombe to Embiid. Back to Edgecombe. Waving. Grimes out of the way. Now they'll throw it to Maxey behind the line. Hits another three. A step and a half behind the line. And just like that, Tyrese Maxey has taken the lead, pushed it back up to 22. He's got 24. Moody takes a handoff. Quick release on the three, never had a chance. Podziemski hustles, offensive rebound. Nice job there. To Jackson-Davis, to Richard. Left corner three, that's good. Well, when Richard gets time to get that shot off, he is very good at it. Grimes on the far wing. Turns the corner, gets downstairs to Embiid. He'll take a baseline pop, and there's two more for Joel Embiid. Philadelphia 64, Golden State 43. We've got 8:43 to go. Moody, reverse pivot, now drives in on Edgecombe, stops, feeds the cutter. It's Jackson Davis, shot no good. Contested by Embiid, and the rebound to Edgecombe. Head up with the dribble, crossing midcourt to the paint, stumbles into Podziemski, throws a bad pass. It's deflected by Horford to Richard. Richard comes the other way, on the attack. Throws to the wing to Horford, back to Richard. Richard cross-court, skip to Moody. It's a horrible pass, and it goes out of bounds. The Warriors have only 9 turnovers. It feels like they have 19. Golden State gives up more points on the road than they do at home. 118 allowed on the road, 108 at home. Embiid gets the ball to Maxey. Maxey step back off the dribble, and another three. He's hit 3 straight threes. And the lead now 24, 67-43. Podziemski to Jackson Davis. Podziemski drives in, gets bumped. The shot's up, it won't go. He's going to shoot 2. So Podziemski heads to the free throw line. Seth Curry now with the Golden State Warriors, playing his second game tonight. We talked about the impact he hopes to have after sitting out for the first month of the season.
I mean, we're just getting used to playing with each other. I haven't played with any of those guys in a live action ever. So, I mean, the high IQ guys like, Draymond, GP, even Pat. I mean, they know my game. They see me play enough where they know where to give me the ball and where I like to be aggressive from. So they were finding me in that sense. But like I said, it was good because everybody was being aggressive and looking for their shots, and they found me a couple times. So I feel like we're going to get better over the next couple games playing as a unit and hopefully get some wins until the main guys get back.
67-45 now. The Warriors get a couple of free throws from Pods. Now Moody gets a steal. Warriors on the break. Melton Whiteside, hesitation, back to Podziemski. He drives in, the floater over Embiid, rattles and drops, and Pods starting to get it going now. 67-47, just dialing by. No Steph Curry, no Jimmy Butler tonight. No Paul George for Philadelphia. Bad pass by Edgecombe. And Podziemski leads the break. Stops on a dime. Feeds Kuminga. Shoveled it back out to post. And the jumper is up. It's no good. Tipped by Podziemski. Moody hustles to it. Moody goes in. Finds Kuminga. Flies in for a 2-hand flush. Nick Nurse going to call a timeout. Nice dunk by Kuminga. At 67-49 with 7:08 to go in the third. We'll take the break on the Warriors Radio Network. Presented by United. Part of your upcoming broadcast brought to you by Ticketmaster. Sixers on the attack. Edgecombe to Embiid. Comes to a 2-foot stop. Gets it back to Edgecombe. They'll post him up in the box. Doubled on the catch. Embiid throws it up top. Got to Grimes. Now to Maxey. Drives and scooped to the hoop. Good. No continuation. And the foul will go to the side. J.D. DeRosa. The foul with one step. And I guess it's just the fact he wasn't in a shooting motion when the foul occurred. It is the first foul on the Warriors. Philadelphia has 3 here in the third quarter. Golden State down by 18, 67-49. Embiid turns wide open, 14-footer. You just can't give him that. Post was 2 feet away from him. 69-49, 20-point lead for the Sixers. Seth Curry out there with Melton, Kuminga, Post, and Moody. And it's Kuminga topside. Off a screen. Dribbles to the far wing. Still with the handle. Hand off to Moody. Moody gets downhill to the paint. Slows down. Flipped it up and in over Barlow. Moses Moody put on the brakes again. 69-51. He leads the Warriors with 14 points. On the far side, behind the back pass, goes to Embiid from Maxey. Embiid rises up, draws the foul on Post, and he'll shoot 2. Hey, your Warriors shop item of the game. Shop all things Dubs and take 30% off site-wide. Save on jerseys, tees, hoodies, hats, and more at shop.warriors.com. It's a Fanatics experience. Well, I'm sure a lot of the folks here might be a little disappointed that Steph Curry not on the road trip. Banged up. Back at home. The Warriors hope to have him going here pretty soon. He'll be reevaluated at some point. Draymond is out with a sore right foot. He's not going to return to the game. As Embiid lines up the free throw. On your Kaiser Permanente scoreboard, Boston is in Washington, and they lead by 10 over the Wizards, 76-66, 8:47 to go third. Free throws by Embiid. Now a jumper by Melton rolls down, and that makes it 71-53. Warriors down 18. Utah's in Brooklyn. The Nets lead 50-45. 3 minutes to go in the first half there. Embiid given a 3, takes it, missed it, front rim glass, and no good. Rebound to Kuminga. Kuminga surveys the floor from the left wing. Screen by Seth Curry. Still dribbling. Shot clock down to 14. Ball goes to Melton. Back to Kuminga. Kuminga turns and faces on McClain. They show double. Now go away. Kuminga spins. Left hand shot off the glass. No good. Wanted a foul call. Wasn't a great looking shot. Rebound cleared. Embiid to Maxey. Now Embiid. Full head of steam. Drives in. Dishes out. Grimes met by post. Throws it to midcourt to Maxey. Maxey with 10 on the shot clock. Makes a jab step out of the triple threat and throws it over the head of Joel Embiid, and it goes out of bounds. With Edgecombe and Maxey, Philadelphia's got a nice young core. McClain might be part of that as well to look for the future, but the thing that hangs over the franchise right now is just, when will Joel Embiid play and how effective will he be? Melted off a screen. Takes a right elbow jumper that will not fall. And rebound to Barlow and a foul on Buddy Hield in the backcourt. That'll be the second team foul. That's the third team foul. I thought the scoreboard had already clicked it up. It is the third team foul. Both teams with 3. And so that's the issue they have to face. Is Paul George and Joel Embiid. The health of those two guys could determine how effective they are, not only in the regular season, but in the postseason. Warriors in the zone. Bad pass high off of the hands of Barlow as Maxey with a rare mistake. And here's Melton in the front court. Shovel to Kuminga left wing. Takes the dribble. Directing traffic. Throws it to Melton. Shot clock at 10. Melton being held. Bounce pass inside to Kuminga. Kuminga wants to go. Turns. Shoots a fadeaway. Missed it. Embiid the rebound. Gives it over to Maxey. Jonathan 4 of 11 from the floor now. Maxey blasting inside. Left-hand layup. Crawls over the cylinder. No good. And Buddy Hield has the board for the white-clad Warriors. He throws a pass deflected out of bounds by Barlow. A nice overplay there. Golden State currently 7th in defensive rating at 112.2 a night, but their offense has been a problem this year. 22nd overall. They'll take a timeout with 4:02 to go in the third. 18-point lead for Philadelphia, 71-53. The Warriors right. Warriors down by 18. Anthony Melton off the inbound, goes up strong, gets fouled. Sandwiched between Barlow and Drummond, who has replaced Embiid in the Philadelphia lineup. Well, it's always great to come to Philadelphia because, A, it's a great city. It's got just about anything you want. But for the Warriors, it's great because this is where it started. They were the Philadelphia Warriors, and the late, great Harvey Pollack, the best statistician the NBA will ever have, in an interview I did with him years ago, reminded me that the Warriors were a power early in the history of the association.
And we won the title again in 1955-56, the year that Tom Gola was a rookie.
The Warriors have won the title in 47 as well, the first year of the association. 71-55. Melton cashing in for 2 free throws. He's got 6 points and 2 assists in his debut this year. Golden State in the zone now as McClain and Edwards play catch up top. McClain, shot clock already down to 5, had trouble, just batted the ball to Edwards. Edwards stumbles, puts up a tough shot. It's a back rim miss at Kuminga. Skies for the rebound. Finds Melton in the front court. Drag screen for Melton. Melton had the ball knocked away from behind by McClain. And Josh Timmons spots a foul that McClain will dispute. And it's going to be the penalty now. And Melton will head to the free throw line. Now, staying with that theme of the historical part about it, the interview we did with Paul Harrison years ago, he reminded us that Joe Fultz was the first superstar in the league, and he was a Philadelphia Warrior.
He was by far the greatest star of the league at that time. And he drew tremendous crowds for that time in Philly because he was colorful, he was a great player. I myself, I was just starting Villanova then. I went out to see him play during his first several years, as did most other Philadelphians.
So the free throws make it 71-57. Melton now with 8 points. Sixers with the ball. They lead by 14. Maxey with Melton on him. Shot clock at 7. Maxey turns, tough, fadeaway, kissed it in off the glass. That was so difficult, and he made it look so easy. Melton down the right wing. 29 now for Maxey. That's 3 below his average. Kuminga drives in. It's a collision and a foul. And artistic basketball, it was not. Jabari Walker with the foul. Kuminga goes to the stripe. Maxey, Drummond, McCain, Walker, and Edwards for Nick Nurse. Steve Kerr has Kuminga, Melton, Hield, Post, and Seth Curry. Rounding out that Kaiser Permanente scoreboard. Halftime in Toronto. The LA Lakers lead the Raptors 67-58. Minnesota at the end of one in New Orleans. They're on top of the Pelicans 35-30. That's kind of a baseball series there where the Timberwolves play back-to-back games in New Orleans. Kuminga missed the first free throw. And listen to the crowd response here. They want more chicken. Do they double up? That does double. Oh my goodness. And he missed the second one as well. And the crowd roars its approval. Now stumbling and falling out of bounds with a turnover is Walker. He thought he got pushed. And this game's getting a little sloppy here. 73-57. Warriors did not take a free throw in the first half, but they're 8 of 12 here in the third quarter. Spencer, two-hand heave the post. Post dribbles on Drummond, released it early, no good, and a good box out inside by Walker kept Kuminga from getting the follow dunk. McClain dialing long distance, no answer from the right wing. Post will clear it out to Spencer. Quickly ahead to Kuminga, controls the ball. Now guarded by Drummond, had trouble with the handle, backs up. Now he'll drive, nowhere to go, stolen away by Drummond. Maxey's on the break. Maxey with Hield right there, throws it up, no good, but he got fouled. And Buddy Hield slaps the basket support in frustration. Maxey walks up for a couple more free throws. I can tell you that could make your game day unforgettable with food and beverage bundles presented by Pepsi. For just $60 per person, get 2 tickets, 2 hot dogs, 2 fountain drinks. And that happens on December 12th. That's that extra game added for the cup play, as Minnesota will be in town. So your chance to see Ant Edwards. And can the Warriors get Julius Randle to miss a shot? He felt like he didn't in that second-round playoff series last year. December 12th, go to Warriors.com to get this offer today. Anthony Edwards is definitely worth the price of admission. So is Tyrese Maxey. He is now 4 of 4 from the line. He has 31 points. Spencer, right wing, to Post. Post, bounce pass to Hield. He'll flare to the left, shoot and hit a 3 right in front of the Warrior bench. Golden State's down only 15 here. I know that you say, okay, they're down 15, but again, 15 in the NBA is not what it was 10 years ago. Here's Maxey. Throws it out to Edwards. Edwards open above the break, left side, rattles home a 3. And just like that, it's an 18-point lead. Sixers 31% from beyond the arc and 49 from the floor. Warriors 34-9 from the floor, 26-7 beyond the arc. Buddy Hield. Right side, bounce pass to Post. Hand check by Drummond. Dribbles it over to Spencer. Spencer now met by Drummond, who almost got another steal. He's got great hands for a big guy. Seth Curry has it on the far side. 3 seconds to shoot. Seth inside to Spencer. Quickly floats it up. It's up and on the rim. It's good. He knew he had to shoot it quickly. It may not have been perfect basketball, but it results in a bucket. Maxey turns, right sideline. McCain gets it back to Maxey. Full running start. Gets it over to Walker. Walker for 3. Rattles and doesn't go. Slapped out of bounds. Last touch by Buddy Hield. Fast break points tonight, 15-4, favoring the 76ers. Maxey will loop it into Walker. Walker calls outside, gets somebody to flare up. That's Edwards. Edwards will hand to Maxey. Now guarded by Spencer. Spencer puts some pressure on him. 5 on the shot clock. Fades into a deep three over Spencer. No good. And the rebound taken by Walker, but he had no sense of where he was. He caught the ball and immediately stepped on the baseline. And that you cannot do. Golden State will walk it up. I love the fact that Spencer put pressure on Maxey, and albeit, the only reason he went out that far to do that was he knew where the shot clock was. He knew where it was at round 5 and knew that Maxey would not have a lot of time. Post gets the ball over to Buddy Hield. Hield over to Spencer, makes a good catch inside the post. He goes up and dunked it down. Little two-hand slam for Post. I think that's the third dunk of the night for Golden State. Final 25 seconds in the third quarter. Warriors down 14. On the far side, Edwards playing catch with Maxey, who's in the middle, just in front of the logo. Drives on Buddy Hield, down the lane, shoots it up, no good, off the glass. A strip, a whistle, and a foul. As Walker went inside, following the shot to the rim. Seth Curry picks up the personal foul. Jabari Walker, his 4th year out of Colorado. He was being recruited by Cal, but chose Colorado and became a Buffalo. Last year, in 23-24, I should say, as a Portland Trailblazer against the Warriors, he had a 17-point, 16 rebound night, including 7 on the offensive glass. Of course, his dad, Samaki Walker, forever immortalized in NBA history and lore by wearing a bright, and I mean bright, red suit to his draft day. It popped on the screen. I'm telling you, that thing was just wow. Samaki Walker, first team all-draft forever. His son hits 2. Warriors have it. 10 seconds to go as Spencer jogs across the timeline with a left-hand dribble. Screen by Melton. Over to Melton. 5 seconds. He'll put it on the deck. Drives in. Gets it off the glass. What a nice job using his body and the angle to kiss it in. Maxey will take it from the backcourt with the clock winding down. Great shot. It landed right where the rim hits the glass, but it's no good. Well, no Steph Curry, no Jimmy Butler, and Draymond Green had to leave the game. The Warriors are down by 14 to start the 4th, and you got to say, they're giving themselves a chance. That's all you can ask in a night like tonight. 12 minutes left on the Warriors radio. That's Sixers counter with Edgecombe, Grimes, Drummond, Walker, and Edwards. Down the near side, Edgecombe dribbles into a double team. Pass deflected. Edwards has it. He's got numbers. Goes to Walker. He'll hold it. Shovel it back outside. The Warriors reset. Edgecombe pressured by Buddy Hield. Ball goes to Edwards. Good crossover dribble to the rack, and he glides in. Weak side help wasn't there for Golden State, and he took advantage. 82-66. That was a nice move. Top of the key, Horford gets it over to Santos. One dribble up top, Spencer. Spencer waiting. Throws the corner, Moody. Moody drives, gets to the paint, lost the ball. Just dropped it. Turned it over, Edgecombe to Grimes. Good catch. His pass of beauty right to Walker for a two-hand slam. Great look by Grimes. 84-66. Well, I think one of the things you can take away from this game tonight is that DeAnthony Melton's going to help this team. I mean, we all thought so, even judging by the small sample size of 6 games from a year ago. Hield has his shot blocked away by Drummond. The pass was stolen by Spencer to Santos to Buddy. Back to Spencer. Left corner triple on the way. No. Rebound tipped by Moody. Grabbed by Buddy Hield. Left hand layup good. Warriors have had success in that third quarter getting inside. 84-68. And now a steal by Hield, but deflected. He couldn't get it before it went out of bounds. 10:31 to go here in the fourth quarter. Big story in Philadelphia sports today was the offensive coordinator having to address the press after his house got egged by angry fans. Edgecombe plays catch with Edwards. Screen for Edgecombe by Drummond. Down the lane, high off the glass, didn't draw iron. Horford with the rebound. Spencer gets it, floats it over to Santos on the right side. Within right orange, kicks, gets the ball to Hield. Now to Spencer. He'll fake a dribble handoff, throw it up top to Horford, back to Spencer. Good to see Horford back out there. He'll catch, mid-post, left side, over to Buddy. Pump fake, fly by to Spencer. Shot clock at 3. Teardrop on the way, and he got clobbered by Edgecombe, and Spencer's going to shoot 2. Spencer heads to the free throw line. Spencer talking about how they have to play in this road trip in order to have good success.
You definitely can't turn the ball over. You know, Jimmy's elite at taking care of the rock. For us, I think we're going to have to be an elite pace team. You know, with Jimmy, we tend to slow it down a bit. We won't have the luxury of playing through him in the half court, and so, you know, like we talked about tonight in the second half, we had to generate some easy looks for ourselves. That starts with getting the ball out, getting stops. You know, I felt like we finally got some stops together, got rebounds. It just makes it a little bit easier on your offense when you're able to get stops, run, and generate some easy looks for yourself.
Free throws are good for Spencer. It's 84-70. Spencer, one of the few guys on the plus side, a plus-minus for the Warriors. Edgecombe guarded by Buddy Hield. Edgecombe throws over to Walker. Gets it up top to Drummond. Drummond, right wing. Ball to Grimes. He dribbles in traffic. They strip the ball and a foul call. Josh Timmon calls a foul, and you heard the cry of despair from Buddy Hield. That'll be the first team foul on Golden State. Both teams with 1 here in the early going of the fourth. He played 2 minutes and 21 seconds. Edwards on the weave, gets it to Grimes. Grimes traveled outside, turns it over. By the way, watching Andre Drummond, I just got to give some flowers to him because he's the active leader in offensive rebounds, over 3,800 of them. He's second in all rebounds of active players, over 11,000. He knows who he is. He plays his game. He hasn't tried to become a big three-point shooter because he knows he's not that. Horford finds Spencer. He drives by 2 defenders, left them frozen like statues, and he lays it in. And don't look now, folks. It's a 12-point game. And Philly wants a timeout. Nick Nurse wants to talk it over. 9:12 to go. And even though the Warriors have been severely undermanned in their last 2 games, there's a little team spirit there that is showing here that may pay off later when they get everybody back. 84-72 Philly on the 95.7 The Game Warriors Radio Network. Spencer deflected away, and it's going to be tipped away by Maxey with incredible hustle by Tyrese Maxey. So Horford, the grizzled veteran, with great hustle on one end, and Maxey with great hustle trying to get the ball right back. Boy, Al Horford, 39 years of age, with a great play inside. Now Hield has to throw it in the front court. Flipped it up top to Santos. Pressured at midcourt. Driving. Gets past his man. Locates Horford. It's a right corner triple, and it's no good. Rebound to the Sixers. Maxey. He's got Grimes ahead. Goes himself. Takes a bad shot. No good. Horford with a rebound. Melton tipped it over to Spencer. Bounce pass to Hield. Makes a great catch. And now skipped it to Horford. He'll fake and fire. And then that's no good. And the rebound to Buddy Hield. Warriors get a fresh 14. Right sideline, Spencer. Chest pass to Santos above the break, left side. No good. Rebound. Buddy Hield put back. Blocked inside by Barlow. Barlow had knocked away. Picked it up. Ahead to Grimes. Grimes will survey. He had Drummond open. Missed him. Now will wait. Put it on the deck. Fakes Melton. Bounce pass over to Edgecombe. It's an open three, and it's a break. Rebound to Melton. Looping ahead to Hield, makes a great catch, inside hand, left side of the basket and scores. Spencer trying to knock it away in the backcourt. This is a 10-point game. No Steph Curry, no Jimmy Butler, and no Draymond. Here's Grimes. Hippity hops down the lane, gets it out to Drummond. Shoveled over now to Barlow. Barlow, he'll drive, traveled, and a foul call for across the way by Josh Tibbin. Oh, my goodness. He's saying that Santos hooked him. If he did, maybe it wasn't as easy to see as Josh Tibbin made it out to be. It is the second team foul on Golden State. First on Gee. Here comes Richard in for Buddy Hield. Buddy really has played a great floor game tonight. He's had a couple of turnovers. A turnover and a mental breakdown on defense, but other than that, he's really done some nice things tonight. Jared McCain comes back in for Philadelphia, and we didn't see him last year. 6'3" guard out of Duke, was the 16th pick of the 2024 draft, was injured, playing with a splint on his left wrist there, and a thumb injury. Ball knocked away by Melton. Melton with a steal. He gets a breakaway layup. It's up and good. It's 84-76. DeAnthony Welton, welcome back to the Warriors. Spencer gets it to Maxey, who traveled. No call. And the ball comes up now to McCain. They're going to trap him at midcourt. He had the ball deflect out of bounds off McCain. Golden State gets it back. And the crowd here doesn't know whether to boo or sit in stunned silence. I think Philadelphia's going to call a timeout. Their players are walking over like it's a timeout. And they're going to call a timeout with 7:19 to go. Golden State showing fire here in the city of brotherly love. The place they once called home. And now Buddy Hield comes over. Nick Nurse comes over. We want to talk about something. I think maybe he thought they still had the ball. We'll take the break on the Warriors Radio Network.
We've been driving around, singing songs way too loud because we wanna. Picking up our love friends, fill up the car till it bends because we wanna. Yeah, we just wanna have fun. The trunk's full of wine. We're gonna stay up, have the time of our lives. The night is young, don't need anybody else. came to party all night long, and we don't need no chaperone. We don't need nobody's attention, yeah, we just wanna dance on our own. We came to party all night long and sing along to every song. We don't need nobody's attention, don't need nobody else in our zone. So fast we go, worried as when no one knows just how we want it. We want it. Going left, going right, doesn't matter tonight, just how we want it. We want it. Yeah, we just wanna have fun. The trunk's full of wine. We're gonna stay up, have the time of our lives. The night is young, don't need anybody else. We came to
But they denied it. So Golden State with the ball. Post gets off a down screen. Open three. Good! Quentin Post buries the triple. And the Warriors are down by 5. It was 84-62. Now it's 84-60 or 84-79. Grimes gets the zone. Drives in, kicks out McClain. Back rim miss. Ball grabbed by Barlow. He's tied up for a jump ball. And this crowd here in Philadelphia is stunned right now. We do have dub fans in the house, as we do everywhere. And here's Steve Kerr and his coaching staff. Second game in a row, your team has been really undermanned. Second game in a row, you're going to come away impressed with their effort. Melton tied up Barlow. They'll jump in the circle to our left. Basket, Philadelphia shooting it, obviously. Barlow tips it back. Tipped in the air by Richard. Grabbed by Barlow. Philadelphia with the ball. Maxey to Grimes. Left side. Jab step. Left-hand dribble. Trapped on the baseline. Post will defend the shot. It's up. It's no good. Spencer high in the air for the rebound. Leaves it on the deck for Santos. Santos to Melton on the left wing. Pick and roll there. Melton had trouble making the pass. Gets it to Spencer. He'll penetrate right down the lane. Throws it out to Melton. 3-ball on the way. Good! It's a 2. It's a 2. They're calling it a 2. It's 84-81. The Warrior bench erupting in glee right now as Grimes comes over the near side. Grimes with the handle. Brings it out to the logo. Melton doing a great job on Maxey. Maxey catches. Now guarded by Richard on the switch. Over to McCain. He'll spin. And falling down on the play and fouling McCain was Melton. Not a bad foul considering he was headed to the deck. Sixers 11-9 on the season. They've had more than their share of injuries, with Joel Embiid not playing much this year. The Warriors without Curry and Butler tonight. Draymond went to the locker room. And now it's Barlow off the inbounds, gets it to the far side. Grimes to Maxey. They set a screen for Maxey. He'll take a jumper over post. Bounces twice, no good. Offensive rebound and put back inside by Bona. He has just checked in. Melton goes to the foul line. Backs up. 86-81. Big bucket for Philly. Bad pass by Spencer. Deflected out of bounds by Philadelphia. McCain fronting post that time. So Nick Nurse went deep to his bench. Warriors will take a timeout. We're going to keep it right here. The former UCLA Bruin, Adem Bona, was born in Nigeria, moved to Turkey, had a very busy summer. He played Summer League and played in Eurobasket for Turkey as well. He's 6'10", 235 in his second season. He's got length, and he showed it on that offensive glass right there. Well, Steve Kerr is finding out more about his team right now and the importance of having a deep squad over the course of the regular season.
Depth.
have is the distance our players run, the speed at which they run. Compared to 25 years ago, 20 years ago, it's dramatically different.
Well, right now, I'm a little surprised. There's 5:34 to go, and there's people heading for the exits right now. It's a 5-point game. It's 86-81. And out of the timeout, Sixers come back on the floor. They're wearing their black uniforms. White numbers in the backside, outlined in red. Blue numbers, blue letters on the backside. Warriors have 13 to shoot. Far side of the basket to our right. Santos, one-hand feed into post. Rips the ball through to protect it. Does it again. Hand off to Heel. Shot clock at 7. Screen for Buddy by post. It was a good one. Buddy now waits. Finds Spencer. Spencer will drive in. Shoots on the go. It's up. No good, but he got fouled. Shea Flores spots a foul. Yeah, Grimes, he fouled him a couple of times. Could have picked out the first one or the second. Kaiser Permanente scoreboard. Tough start of the season for the Washington Wizards. They trail Boston 133-95. Brooklyn and Utah, two teams looking for victories as Spencer has the first free throw drop, and Brooklyn on top 70-65, 7:55 to go in the third there. Warriors down by 4, 86-82. Make it 86-83. Warriors were down 84-62. And then went on a run. Backcourt pressure. Long lead out to Grimes. Grimes goes right in over Post and scores. Post had to defend two players there. They made the long pass to break the pressure. And it's 88-83. Spencer left wing. Down to 5 minutes to go. Buddy Hield, the dribble drive. He goes up high off the window, slicing left to right across the front of the basket. And he knocks it down. 88-85, 4:52 to go. Don't see Embiid coming back on the floor right now. And now a jumper by McCain, one-on-one, shoots and hits over Richard. That's great confidence by McCain. 90-85, 4:37 to go. Spencer waiting. Screen by Post. Spencer left alone, takes a three wide open. Thank you very much, says Pat Spencer. Nails a triple straight on. It's a 2-point game. Now a head fake and a drive by Grimes. Gets it over to the wing. Now a spin by Barlow. His pass up top to McCain. McCain has Richard on his hip. Beats Barlow for a little floater. In close, no good. Tipped away. Buddy Hield's got it. Warriors can tie or take the lead here. Buddy stops. Shoots a three. It's up. It's no good. They crash for the rebound. Bodies crashing. People crying. And it's going to be a foul call. And the foul's on Golden State. Let's give our stations an ID here, but they're already handing the ball off, so we'll do that when we have a moment. 90 for Philadelphia, 88 for Golden State. They trailed by 24 in this game. Without Steph, without Jimmy Butler, without Draymond, Maxey goes in, bumps Hield out of the way, and hits a 17-footer. If you're Philadelphia, I think you almost go to Tyrese and say, okay, you got to win us this game. Get shots up and win us this game. Here's Spencer off the pick. Rotates to Santos. Great crossover dribble on Barlow. Stops on a dime. Finds Spencer outside. He'll penetrate in. Throws to Gee. Straight on for a three. No. Rebound Hield. Deflected. And it comes away to McCain. He's falling out of bounds. Tried to save it. Goes to Buddy Hield. Outside the post. Pump fake. Takes a dribble. Takes a three. Good! It's a 1-point game. 92-91. 3:10 to go. Penetration tried by Grimes. He'll spin on Spencer. Can't get past him. Gets it out to McCain. Maxey comes and gets the ball. 3 minutes to go in the game. Maxey behind the back, between the legs twice. Fades into a deep three. It's up and no good. Post with a rebound. There's only been 2 lead changes in this game. They both were early. Spencer penetrates to Post. Post doesn't have an advantage. Finds Richard. Back to Spencer. Touch pass Post. Post looks to the cutter. Santos goes in and scores! He scored a driving layup! with a dive from the far wing. It's 93-92 Warriors. They lead by 1. This crowd can't believe what they are seeing right now. Grimes just takes a 3 off the dribble, lands with a thud. Santos the rebound, got it to Heel, back to Gee. He will handle coming up the floor. Now gives it to Spencer just across the timeline. 2:15 to go. What a game here in Philly. Spencer, hook pass to Santos, pump fake, drives on Barlow, runs out of room, gets it to Richard in the left corner. Up top to Heel. Heel flares to post, right side 3 with 3 on the clock, no good, too strong. Rebound goes to Philly. We have a loose ball foul. It's on Philadelphia. It's on Tyrese Maxey at Golden State. Will get the ball back with 14 seconds going on the shot clock. My goodness. Every time you think you know what's going to happen in the NBA, as Jim, I think it was Jim Moore used to say, you think you know, but you really don't know. Santos will put the ball into play. Steve Kerr continues to go with this group, and why not? They deserve it. They've played very well. Post catches up top. Trying to set a screen. Spencer gets the ball. Now to Buddy Hield. Good pressure by Grimes. Hield floats it to Santos on the baseline. He spins with 1. Goes up with a layup. He scores with a shot clock buzzer going to 0. Guy Santos with ice water in his veins makes it 95-92 Warriors. Oh, my goodness. Maxey dribbles left, backs up, passes to the corner to Edgecombe, back to Maxey. He'll spin, drives, spins again, goes up over a double team, and he banked it home. He is a star on the rise in the NBA. He has 33 points. 95-94. Warriors up 1. Spencer at midcourt, off the screen. Spencer keeps his head up with a dribble. Finds Santos. Gets it to post, mid-post, left side. Over to Spencer. 3-ball! Spencer nailed it! And he's really happy with himself, patting himself on the chest and says, look at me now. My goodness. 98-94 Warriors. We have 72 seconds to go. Golden State was dead in the water. It was 84-62. The Sixers were on cruise control. Then Steve Kerr found something with a group that had Buddy Hield, Post, Spencer, brought in Guy Santos, who's gone 11 minutes. The rookie Will Richard. Horford had a role in this as well. Unbelievable. The timeout. Philadelphia will have 1 left after this. Golden State has 2. Philadelphia has a foul to give in the final minute 12. The Warriors do not. And they will bring it to the front court on the near wing, where Josh Tibbins shows Edgecombe the spot. They're setting up a football play here. 4 guys all going in different patterns. A screen by Bona for Maxey. Maxey can't get free. Ball goes into Grimes. Baseline just goes up and throws it up. It goes in. And a foul on Spencer. He got caught in no man's land. And now, Grimes with a beautiful move. He used the momentum of Spencer against him. And he's got a chance to make it a 1-point game, but for the Warriors, you have to get this rebound. If he misses this free throw. Grimes on the night. 1 of 2 from the line. He's got 11 points. And he hits the free throw for a 3-point play. Golden State with a 1-point lead. Melton back out there. He'll take it across the timeline. Directing traffic. Crowd chanting defense. First time they've had to do that tonight. Melton Calls up Buddy Hield. He'll get the ball left wing. 10 to shoot. 55 seconds left in the game. Melton driving on Edgecombe. Stops. Cut off by Bona. Throws it cross court and a travel call on Melton. J.B. DeRosa calls a travel. A call you almost never see. And a big turnover on the Warriors there. And he did take a little hop step there. I think that's what he saw and said he moved the pivot foot. Maxey up the floor. Blasting by Melton. Float around the way. In and out. Rebound Spencer and a foul. Josh Timmett calls a foul. Like to see that again. And Steve Kerr's looking back to his bench. He's thinking challenge here. And why not? You haven't used one. It's 40.9 to go in the game. If you win the challenge, then maybe you go ahead and that's a big play. Oh, that's not a foul. That is not a foul. I would challenge that. Let's see what the Warriors will do here. Oh, it's a loose ball foul. It wasn't on the drive. My bad. Bona is at the free throw line. And he misses the first. Again, you have to get this defensive rebound right now. Here comes Horford in to do just that. Warriors have 2 timeouts left. I wouldn't be surprised if he misses or makes. If the Warriors get the ball, they would call a timeout. Steve Kerr out to half court. Nick Nurse, arms folded, watch. Bona with a dribble. 2-3, dribbles, eyes the goal, bends, lets a flick of the wrist. It's a front rim, bounces around, tipped out, grabbed by Philadelphia. Edgecombe has it. He's tied up for a jump ball. Oh, my goodness. What a huge play there. The Warriors can somehow win this tip. It's Melton and Edgecombe to jump. Golden State lining up in a very defensive formation here because you can't let them tip the ball in the basket and then get it. Buddy Hield and Maxey jousting around the circle, and as always, we can't get a jump ball in the association without a 10-minute delay. The ball tipped back, grabbed by Post, and the Warriors immediately call a timeout. Wow. Wow. It's 98-97 Warriors. 33.9 to go. I don't think the Warriors can advance the ball, but because I think Post took a dribble. But let's see what the officials come up with here. Warriors trail by 24. Win, lose, or overtime. What an outstanding effort by the Warriors tonight. Steve Kerr strides back into the huddle right now. He's got something cooked up here. And what can you say about Pat Spencer? 23 minutes and change. 5 of 8 from the field. 4 boards, 4 assists, 16 points. He's a plus 19. And for those who don't know what plus minus is, that means when Spencer's been on the floor tonight, the Warriors have outscored the Sixers by 19 points. DeAnthony Melton, his first game back. 5 of 9 from the floor. 3 assists. I mentioned the Warriors in their 11th clutch game of the season. They haven't scored much in clutch games. Let's see what they can do here with 33.9 to go. They do have a timeout left if they can't get the ball inbounded. Melton goes to the backcourt and gets the ball and sets up shot. They're going to run the clock down here. 19 on the shot clock, 28 on the game clock. Sixers have a foul to give, but I don't think they'll use it here. Melton up top, down to 10 seconds, 9 seconds. Gets a switch, guarded by Bona. Drives in, left hand, off the glass, no good. Tipped away, it's off of Keith Santos. It's going to be Philadelphia ball. And with the Warriors challenge here, and they're going to challenge. They're going to challenge this. They're going to challenge it with 14.2. And why not? Even if you lose the challenge, the only thing you lose is the timeout. And if Philadelphia were to score, you might not want to have a timeout unless they score with like 1 second to go in the game. But the Warrior bench, coaches, players, they were all up.
Possession's been awarded to Philadelphia. Golden State has called timeout to challenge the ruling of out of bounds.
Call under review is brought to you by Ring Central. What a game this has turned out to be. Didn't start that well on a lot of fronts, but it's ended up pretty well. 14.2 to go. You know, I think the Warriors are going to win this challenge. I think they're going to win this challenge. The call under review, as I mentioned before, brought to you by Ring Central, the official enterprise cloud communications partner of the Golden State Warriors. And they're still looking at it. They're going back to the wilds of Secaucus, New Jersey, where the replay center is located. Headsets are on. Clear and conclusive visual evidence is necessary for the replay center to overturn the call. They're using their Skyhawk cam above the rim to see, and oh boy, maybe not. Boy, from one angle, it looked like it was off of Philadelphia, and then the angle we just saw looks like it might be off of Guy. Oh, this is a tough one. And again, even if it is off Philadelphia, there may not be clear evidence enough to overturn the call. Oh, wait a minute, though. Seeing a third angle, and it looks different than the other two. This is really cool. 98-97, Warriors lead with 14.2 to go. They were down 24 in this game and went on a huge run. As they had ended the third quarter, they were down by 12 to start the fourth quarter. And it just went on this run, this tear. Just crazy. Let's hear it, Justin.
After review, the ball last touches the fingertips of Edgecombe. The call is being overturned to Golden State ball. The challenge is successful.
Now you can hear the dub.
The game clock is correct at 14.2. We're going to put the shot clock at 14. Golden State gets this timeout back, and they have a further challenge.
So that's huge because now the shot clock goes to 14. That means the Warriors can just run the clock down to .2, theoretically, and not do anything. At that point, the only way Philly could win would be with a tip. So I think Philadelphia has to foul, and they do have one to give. Spencer will put the ball into play. What a huge call by the Warrior bench there to overturn that call. Seth Curry will check in now. Guy Santos goes out. This gives Golden State another free throw shooter. So Spencer with Post, Melton, Hield, and Seth Curry. Post will catch outside. He'll dribble it over to Buddy Hield. They're going to foul Buddy. They have one to give, so that gets the clock down to 11. Nick Nurse is beside himself about something. Maybe they didn't foul Post right away. They let 3 seconds come off the clock. And now Golden State will throw it in again. This time from the near sideline. The one thing you can't do if you're Golden State is turn the ball over. That's the one thing you can't do. Spencer has it. Post coming over. He's got to call a timeout. Warriors had their timeout because they won the challenge. If they hadn't won the challenge, they wouldn't have the timeout to burn. Man, so many twists and turns in this game. Well, Steve Kerr knows you have to gut out wins in the roller coaster NBA season.
The season is always interesting. There's 82 games. It really is a marathon. I know that's a cliche, but it's the truth. And you go through these spells where you're either on top of the world or you're kind of down in the doldrums, and you have to navigate the season, and that includes plenty of stretches where you're kind of having to dig out a tough game. Even against a team with a bad record, none of these games are easy.
Most have stayed, some have left. And some are heading up to the top of the stairs of the lower bowl to kind of keep an eye on this and then see what happens. Again, the most important thing here for the Warriors is to not turn the ball over. If you get fouled, live with that. Philly does not have a foul to give, and the Warriors do not have a timeout. They also do not have a foul to give. So Golden State has to get the ball into play here. And that's why you got to get a good screen set, get somebody charging to an open spot to get the ball. Warriors set up a box, Healed and Melton baseline post, and Seth Curry at the elbows. Post will screen for Buddy Hield. They throw it into post. He grabs it and got fouled. Nick Nurse comes out to midcourt, and he's screaming right now. He wants to challenge this, and he should challenge it with 10.1 to go. He's putting on quite a show with his challenge. He thought it was clean. So another challenge, another call under review brought to you by Ring Central. And even if he's wrong, it's a good challenge because why not?
Philadelphia's called timeout to challenge the defensive foul called.
Because even if they don't call it a foul, the ball's loose, there would be a jump ball. So I don't know if necessarily, yeah, that's a foul. I'm sorry. He reached up and went between his arms with contact to his upper torso and his arm. That's a foul. But they're looking at it. Now, he did get the ball, no question about that, but he also fouled him while doing so. So my thing is maybe that they won't call the foul on the deflection, but they may call a foul on the loose ball aspect of this. It would put Post to the free throw line. And if they do call it a foul, Post is a 78% free throw shooter, not only for the season, but for his career. And it's awfully quiet here in the Xfinity Mobile Arena. And the headset's off. Josh Tiven getting a lot of airtime tonight. Nick Nurse is going crazy, which makes me think they're going to call it a foul. Nick Nurse won't let Josh Tiven get his...
Upon review, Edgecombe does get to the basketball legally, and the play is being overturned to a no call. In the immediate aftermath of the play, Post grabs the ball. It'll be Golden State ball on the side here with 10.1. It's a successful challenge for Philadelphia, and they will have one further challenge if needed. They get the timeout back.
Now that's weird. I thought for sure they would call it after he knocked the ball away, a loose ball foul. So the Warriors have to inbound again. Right at center court. And Nick Nurse is still all over J.B. DeRosa. Nick Nurse lining up like he's an extra defender at midcourt there. Spencer will throw it in. Screen across for Seth Curry. Can't get free. Nobody's getting open. Ball bounced in. It goes to Hield. Knocked away. Philly's got it, and they call a timeout. It's exactly what you couldn't have happen. Now the Warriors have a challenge still remaining because they won their challenge. But I don't think they're going to challenge this because it looked like a clean turnover. Oh, what a heartbreak for Golden State. You get the ball in bounds, and now Philadelphia can put the game in the hands of Tyrese Maxey, and that is a problem. Go 98-97. Warriors lead by one. The one thing you could not do was turn the ball.
I don't know how or how you do it. You blow my mind without a word. Ooh, stuck upside down. I might be dreaming. There's no way back now. Take every inch of my body. Wanna dance with you.
And again, I go back to the challenge. I thought Edgecombe fouled him after the ball got knocked loose. In fact, not that I thought. He did foul him after the ball got knocked away. He clocked him on the arm and the upper torso. Well, let's see. Edgecombe will throw it in. Near sideline. Edgecombe waiting, looking. Maxey trying to get free. Does so. Guarded by Melton. Down to 7 seconds. 6 seconds. He'll drive to the right. He'll put up a fadeaway jumper. It's up. It's no good. Tipped up and in with 0.9 to go. Buddy Hield will throw it in to Melton. He catches, lays up, blocked away at the buzzer. No foul call. And Philadelphia has rescued disaster for themselves. And the Warriors with a huge turnover. And Melton is still down. Somebody's down on the baseline. It might be a Philadelphia player. It was. It is Barlow who is walking away gingerly. He might have rolled an ankle or something. The clean block from behind. Boy, just a heartbreaker for the Warriors. Give Philadelphia credit. They sprinted back on defense, and Maxey got the block, and Philly gets the win. Buddy Hield still standing on the court. I don't think he's happy with the officials. Your final score for Philadelphia, the Sixers 99, the Warriors 98.